Education Bureau in collaboration with Addis Media Network. This is English for grade 6. Hello students, how have you been? Last week we have seen about the modal auxiliaries, yes, the modal verbs. And we have seen how to give an advice using modal verbs. And the modal verbs that help us to give advice are, can you tell me? Very good. They are should and ought to. Very good. Should and ought to bring a good experience, yes? And shouldn't and ought not to stop a bad habit. That is how we give an advice, right? Yes. The other ones are, yes, the strongest one, which is must and have to or has to, right? Yeah. Must is the strongest one, and it is what? For strong obligation. And have to is to show necessity. Yeah? Have to is to show necessity. For example, somebody might say, I have to eat a brunch. Brunch is what? Between breakfast and lunch, but it's not necessary, right? Yes. So these were the modal auxiliaries, and I gave you a homework to write some rules of your classrooms, yes, and some necessities that you do at schools. Have you tried that? I am sure you have shown your answers to your teacher at school and your parents or your mentors, yeah? Good. Today we're going to start a new lesson, that is simple future. Have you ever heard about simple future? Simple future, yeah. After this lesson, you will make some sentences using different structures in simple future, yeah? And also you can tell the differences of the structures that we are going to see now. All right? Are you ready? Follow me. Simple future. Okay. I am going to give you examples first, as usual. Yeah? These are, I will see you. I will see you next time. Yeah? I will see you next time. Yeah? Another one. We're Ethiopians. Yes? So, we should visit our heritage, our cultural places, right? Let's pick up one. We shall visit, let's say, we shall visit Lalibela this year. We shall visit Lalibela this year. The first one, I will see you next time. You remember? Last time when I say goodbye, what do I say? I will see you. Yes? And then here I come. Right? So, I will see you next time. We shall visit Lalibela this year. What kind of actions are this? Yes? When is the time of happening? Can you tell just by looking to these sentences? Can you tell the time? Yeah? When somebody says, I will see you next time. When is that person going to see you? Or if someone has come here and she said, we shall visit Lalibela this year. When is the time? Yes? In both of the sentences, we might not know the exact day of happening, but we know something. Yes? It was not in the past, it is not now, but it is what? After now, which is a future time. So, simple future. A tense which can help us to tell something about the future. Something after now. All right? Something after now. Let us see the first group, this one, will and shall. Will and shall. Do you know about will? By the way, these days we are not using shall most of the time in the case of future, yeah? But it is a future auxiliary, will and shall. Yes? And will and shall here, will and shall, or in the form of subject plus will or shall, yeah, plus what kind of verb do I have? Will see, will visit, it is verb 1. Okay. By the way, when you are using shall, we use it with I and we. Okay? We don't say she shall or he shall. No, that's wrong. We say what? I shall or we shall. Okay. So subject plus will or shall plus verb 1. For what kind of future do we use it? For example, let us see this. I will see you next time. What is that? It's a promise. Yes? When somebody says, I will see you next time, or I will call you later, or I will come home tomorrow. What is he doing? He is giving you what? A promise. It is a promise. So, the first, when you are using will and shall. 1, making a promise. Yeah? Making what? A promise. But remember, you should keep your promise, yes? Yeah. 1 is to make what? A promise. And another one. Let me tell you an event. Now I just come here or to your house, or you just want to invite me, but suddenly I feel thirst. Yeah? And then what do I do, or what do I say? Yeah, you may say what? I will give you water. I will give you water. When you say, I will give you water, was that the plan first? No, that was not our plan, yes? But it is what? A decision that you make at the moment of speaking. So, for decisions, yeah? This is it. Okay. Then the second one is what? Decisions at a moment of speaking. At the moment of speaking. Yes? For example, let me give you more example on this one. You are just walking in a roadway with your friend, and then suddenly you see something in your way, yeah? So you change your mind. For example, you see an old woman carrying a bag. Then suddenly you just change your mind, and what do you say? I will help you. I will help you, yes? Or I will carry the bag for this woman. That is what? A decision that you make suddenly, on the moment or on the time of speaking. So this is the second use of will and shall. Another one is future facts. Future facts. Future facts. Like, for example, I might say, yeah, the sun will rise tomorrow. Yeah, that's true. The sun will rise what? Tomorrow. That's fact. When is it going to happen? I said tomorrow. So when you are using will and shall to express a future, it is because of the 3 things. The first one is making a promise. Like, for example, I will visit my grandmother next week. That is a promise. You are promising to your grandma or your parents to go to your grandmother next week, right? And the second one is when you are making simultaneous decision or decisions that are happening in the middle of speaking. When you see something, you decide to do another thing. That is how we use will in the case of making decisions. And the third one is future facts. Some truths that you are sure will happen in the future are expressed with what? With will. The sun will rise tomorrow. This is a fact, and it will happen tomorrow. How about making them negative? How do we make them negative? For example, we say, I will see you next time. Yeah? I will see you next time. But you check that you have some other plan for next time. So how do you make it negative? For example, the first one, I will see you next time. Yes? You might say what? I will not, yeah? I will not. Or how do we make it short? Will not, this one. I will not, or I won't. Very good. I won't. Look at this, won't. Yeah? I won't come. Let's say when you say next time, if it was tomorrow, I won't come tomorrow. So when we make it negative, what do we say? I will not, yes? And the contradictor or the short way of will not is won't, yeah? I will not or I won't come tomorrow. I will not or I won't come tomorrow, yes? Or another, we shall not, yes? Or we shan't, yeah? We shan't, yes? We shall not or we shan't play next Friday. Look, we shall not or we shan't play next Friday. Yes, that means there is a change in program. Yeah, but let us see the structure. On the first one, will not or won't come, and we shall not or shan't play next Friday. This is how we make negative. Remember, the task of using will and shall is one, to make what? A promise for the future. Another one, to express decisions that are made at the moment of speaking and for future facts, right? And the other case is how to make them negative. On the first one, we say what? I will not or I won't come tomorrow. And we shall not or we shan't play next Friday. Now let's come up how to make it negative. And the form here is, yeah, form. Yes, we have a subject, yes, plus will or shall, yes, then the negative indicator word plus not, then the verb is verb 1. Very good. This is how we make it negative. So we have seen the first way of making a future sentence. Let us go to going to. Have you ever heard about going to use it for a future? Yes? Going to. Going to. When we say going to, we don't simply say going to, I going to, he going to, she going to, no. When you are saying going to, we use the present auxiliaries before going, okay? Let me give you an example. He is going to buy a house. Look. He is going to buy a house. Before going to, we have what? The present auxiliary is. And after going to, we have the base verb buy. He is going to buy a house. Let me give you more. It is going to rain. It is going to rain. It is going to rain. Yeah? It is, then going to, then verb 1, rain. It is going to rain. What is the difference from the previous ones when we use will and shall? Can you guess? Please tell your guess to the people around you, maybe your parents or your mentor. Yeah? What is the difference? Okay. Yes, the difference here is, on the first one, if you see the sentence, he is going to buy a house. What kind of future is it? It is a plan. Yes, it is a plan. So, the first use of going to is, 1, to express future plan. This is 1. Yes? Another, look. It is going to rain. Now I am talking about the future. But am I sure when somebody stands and says it's going to rain? Yeah? No, it is what? A prediction. But be careful. Look. Here we are making what? Prediction. prediction. When you are making a prediction and when you are using going to, that means there is some fact that become the reason for you to predict. For example, for the person who says it's going to rain, yes, maybe the person has heard it from the news, yes, from the weather news. Or maybe the person has seen what? Clouds in the sky, right? That can be one base for our prediction, yes? It's very cloudy. It is very cloudy now. Okay, it's going to rain. That is what? Making a prediction based on some facts. Yes? All right. And another is, as you can see here, he is going to buy a house is what? For future plans. A plan that a person made to do in the future. Just like the previous one, we can also make negative in these sentences. Like, for example, he's going to buy a house. How do you make it negative? Try, let me give you a few seconds. Okay, do you say he is not, or he isn't, yeah? He isn't going, very good. He isn't going to buy a house. Yes? He is not going to buy a house, or he isn't going to buy a house. And for the second one, it's going to rain. How can we make it negative? Yes, it's not going to rain. It is not, or it isn't, yeah, going to rain. Let's bring out the form now. Yeah? Okay. When we are using going to, then our form here is for the positive sentence. Yes? We have what? In both of them, we start with a subject. Yeah? Plus, then what do we have after the subject in both of them? Present auxiliaries. These are, the present auxiliaries are am, is, and are. Very good. Plus, then, going to. Going to. Plus, what kind of verb do we have in both of them? We have verb 1. Plus object or predicate. Subject plus am, is, are, plus going to, then plus verb 1. How about when we make it negative? The sentence is here. He is not or he isn't going to buy a house. It is not or it isn't going to rain. Let's come here. Subject, yeah, plus this present auxiliaries, yeah, am, is, and are, plus, yes, what do we have after? Not. Then, going to, then our verb is what? Verb 1. Okay. This is how we make it negative and how we put our future plans using going to and our predictions that are based on facts. How many types of making futures do we see? At first we have seen what? Will and shall. For what kind of future? Yes, for a future fact, for a promise to happen in the future, and the other one is for simultaneous decisions or decisions that you make while speaking, right? And the second one here is going to. It is for a future plan and prediction based on some facts. Let's go to the third one. The other one is a common tense that you know. It is the present continuous. Present continuous. The present continuous. I am sure you have learned present continuous earlier, so you know about present continuous, right? Present continuous normally is used to express an action which is happening at the time of speaking. Like, for example, what am I doing now? I am teaching. Yes, I am teaching English. What are you doing now? You are learning English. These are what? Activities that are happening at the moment of speaking. Very good. Now we're going to see another use or purpose of the present continuous. Present continuous is also helpful in expressing future actions. But what kind of future actions? Let's see. Let me give you examples first. Okay. Example. All right. I am meeting my friend. I am meeting my friend today afternoon. Today afternoon. Look, I am meeting my friend today afternoon. It's not now, but in the afternoon. Okay? I am meeting my friend today afternoon. Or another one, we are having a meeting. We are having a meeting, yes, tomorrow morning, or simply tomorrow or tomorrow morning. Okay? Look, we are having a meeting tomorrow morning. Can you tell what kind of actions these are? Look, in the first one, I am meeting my friend today afternoon, yes? And we are having a meeting tomorrow morning. We have what? Specific time in the future. But sometimes not only time, we can also have specific place. Yes? For example, look, they are eating dinner. They are eating dinner in the new restaurant. In the new restaurant tonight. Look, they are eating dinner in the new restaurant tonight. Now what do we have here? The new restaurant, which is a place, right? Tonight, it is what? Time. So, what kind of future do you think it is? Can you guess? I mean, based on these predictions, are you going to make what kind of future they are? Are you going to tell us that? Yes? Today afternoon, time, tomorrow morning, another time in the future, new restaurant, place, and tonight, another time. What is that? What can you tell? Yes? This present continuous tense, when we express or when we use it for the future, it is for arranged future. Arranged future. Okay? Arranged future. What do we mean when we say arranged future? How is it arranged? How is this arranged? One, it is arranged by time. Very good. Yes, the time is what? Expressed, obviously, future times, yeah? And another, when we say a new restaurant, it is for a place. Okay? So, today we have seen what? 3 ways of expressing or talking about the future. Yes? One, when we use will and shall. The other, when we use going to with the present auxiliaries, yes? Going to is what? Yes, preceded by the present auxiliaries. Don't forget, because I see most students, they say, I going to. No, that's wrong. You have to put what? The present auxiliaries. I am going to. So the third one is present continuous. In the case of present continuous, we use it what? For arranged future. How is it arranged? One, it is arranged by time, yes? Or it can be arranged by place or both, yes? A future activity which is arranged by time and place, or by time or by a place, okay? All right, let's see, how are we going to make it negative? For example, when you say, I am meeting my friend today afternoon, something happened, so you're going to change your plan, yeah? So how do we make it negative? All right, do you say, I am not meeting my friend today afternoon? I am not meeting my friend today afternoon. For this one, we are having a meeting tomorrow morning. If it is cancelled, how do we make it negative? Yes? We, yes, are not. We are not, or we aren't, yeah? Yeah, we are not having a meeting tomorrow morning. This kind of future, I just want to give you some general clue, all right? For some arranged future activities, like for example, birthday parties, graduation parties, yes? Funerals, yeah? Or weddings. These are what? Arranged future, right? You just don't make a wedding suddenly, right? It is arranged. How is it arranged? It's arranged by a time and a place. And some of them, they are arranged simply by the time, and some of them are arranged in a place, right? So for such kind of arranged future, we use what? The present continuous. Am I clear? Let me give you some exercises now. Okay. Complete the following sentences using the correct form of simple future. That means just look at the sentences carefully and decide for if you have to use, let me make it specific. Use will or shall, okay? Or going to and present continuous. Present continuous when necessary, okay? All right. 1. He is taking a driving lesson. Okay? He is taking a driving lesson. Now this sentence helps you to decide on which form of the future that you are going to use, okay? He is taking a driving lesson. He blank, then buy a car. Which one do you use? Are you going to use will or shall, or going to, or the present continuous? Okay, the second one. We blank celebrate. We blank or celebrate, yes, our graduation. Yes, next Sunday. Next Sunday at the plaza. At the plaza. What do you see? When it says celebrate, one, it is a celebration of a graduation, and the other, there says, there comes next Sunday, and there is also a place which says the plaza. Which one do you think is perfect for this sentence? Another. I am hungry. I am hungry. Okay? Okay, so. I blank eat a meal. Which one is perfect for this one? These are quite enough to practice for what we have seen for today. So remember, today we have seen the simple future, and we see that we express simple future in 3 different ways. One is by using will and shall, yes, and the other is going to, and the third one is the present continuous, but not only these ones, okay? Later in the next lessons, we might see the other ways of expressing the future. But for now, we have seen the 3, and we have seen their similarities and differences. Their similarities are, all of them are talking about an action which is happening after now, yes, or what we call in the future. But there are differences. The first, will and shall, they come up with, yes, they come up with future facts, yes, or simultaneous decisions, right? Very good, yeah. Try to remember every point that we have discussed. And when we come to the next one, which is going to is used to express what? Yes, a planned future, and the other one, a prediction based on some facts. When it comes to the third one, which is the present continuous, when we use present continuous for a future action, it is for an action which is arranged. Arranged means what? Yes, when it is fixed by time and place, or one of the two. Have you got what I have said for today? Good. This is all what I have for today. Bye for now.
Linie Sicht die Nummer 5. Cheating war Ronaldo rein.